With the anticipation built for both of you with this being the first outdoor women's game?
I think definitely. I think it shows a lot for women's hockey that we were asked to play here, and I hope it promotes the game more. It gets more spectators in the stands and watching on TV to kind of show our sport off. I think it's come a long way, in the last few years. So I think everyone's just excited for the sport in general and just the opportunity.
Yeah, I think we're looking forward to having a good game with Northeastern. We played them once this year, and we ended up scoring 2 shorthanded goals to beat them. So I know they're going to come out hard, and we're going to be a little nervous at the beginning, but I think that once we calm our nerves and get rid of the adrenaline, that we'll be okay.
What's going to be, Kelly, do you think, more on your mind as far as kind of an intangible issue tomorrow? The fact that you're at Fenway, the fact that it's cold, or that there's 30-something thousand people possibly in front?
I think that the weather's definitely something that we have to consider. I know that it was nice to get a practice time around when we were actually going to play tomorrow. And it is a little windy out there, despite what I thought it'd be. I didn't think there'd be any wind because we were kind of down on the field. But, I mean, the fans obviously are going to make it more exciting. I know we're hoping that we play in front of one of our largest crowds ever. So I think just the whole day is going to be special for all of us.
More questions, student athletes?
Kelly, do you plan to wear the eye black tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I think today some people were just trying it out, just kind of see what it feels like, because you always see all the professional athletes wearing it and that. But I honestly do think it helps a little bit. Those the lights that they have are fairly bright, so it just takes away some of the glare off the ice. I know that it will definitely help the goalies if they were to wear it. So yeah, I plan to wear it.
Was this the first time you wore it today out on the ice? The eye black?
I've never really had to wear any type of, I mean, we wear the silver cages, but I think our ring's probably the brightest lights we ever play under, but we never have any trouble with the glare. So it'll be different, but it'll be fun.
It has a lot of the same feel, I think. It reminds me a lot of some of the Frozen Fours we've been in terms of when you go to the Frozen Four, you're around people that are certainly, completely consumed with the sporting event and what's going to be happening, and so there's a lot of attention focused on it. This is certainly in a much more major metropolitan market than a lot of our Frozen Fours have been played in, although we were in Minneapolis and won. But I think the players hit on it right on the nail, right on the head. I think Fenway just has its own aura. I don't. It's always hard to categorize things, but if you're a sports nut like myself, I mean, there's no more Boston Garden. There's a lot of brand new facilities, across the country with luxury suites. I still have a very fond place in my heart, as I think most New England fans do, for this building, and I just think it reeks of history and special. It's got a special karma in this place, and to be skating out there, looking at the monster and those stands is a little overwhelming. I'm sure it is for the players as well, whether they're from Boston or not. I think everybody's pretty familiar with the history. I sometimes chuckle when I was listening to Linda Lundgren tell the story last night at the function about, a recruit that came to Northeastern, looked out one window and asked, what's that body of water? And Linda said, well, it's the Atlantic Ocean. And it turned and looked out the next window and saw the Sitco sign and said, oh God, I can't believe we're that close to Fenway. This was a kid from Canada, and I just think Fenway's one of those special.
Maybe we should try that ball up there. Dive and catch. I can't see it. I can't see yourself. Oh, you didn't like it? I didn't like it. She was turned up. Really? You know we had